In this video, I'm going to be showing you how to design something like this pop-out effect. So stick around to watch how we go about it. Ensure you like and comment if you enjoyed this video. Push it out to others by liking it and commenting. You can also ask your question in the comment section. Subscribe to this channel if you're a graphic designer or video editor. There are a lot of things to learn here. You open your PixelLab. That's your PixelLab, you open it. You click on the letter there and you delete it using the delete icon up there. When you are done deleting your letter, you write a new text. You click on the alphabet A at the down then. You go to a new text and you're going to write whatever you want to write on your screen. So we're using jump here. So we're going to write jump and you write your jump. Then you're going to look for the font. You go to the font. Yes, that AB icon. You're going to click on it and you're going to search for fonts. So you're going to search for font. So we are using this font at the upper part. Then we click on it. And we okay because we want a font that is long. So that when we increase it, it's going to be very long. And when you are doing this, ensure your wordings are not too much. Yes, so that it can be full and fill your screen. So you write, you give it a color. Now let's give our letter a color. So we are choosing letter green. So let's check. I'm not okay with all those colors. So I check more and I'm okay with letter green. It was color green rather. So because it's a deeper color, I'm going to go to the fourth one that where you see and change the color of the background to white, because you can't have two dark color or deep color on each other, so that the beauty of your design will come out very well. So the next thing here is you're going to copy now. You copy the jump. You copy it because we want the jump to have a reflection. So you see how we're going to do it now. You go to 3D rotate. So you see the y-axis when we press it. Now we are on the x-axis. We are making use of the x-axis because we don't need the y-axis, but you can check in case you need the y-axis. So when you click on 3D rotate, this is where you land and you'll be able to move the letter the way you want it. So I think we are okay with I'm okay with what I got here. Then I'm going to go to opacity. So you're going to see the opacity now. Yes, that's the opacity icon. You click on it and you reduce the opacity. You reduce it to like maybe 20, 22, between 22 and 25, because we don't want a massive reflection. So we are okay with all this. So the last place you go is spacing. You go to spacing. Then you are going to space the letter. So you see that spacing. So you can use the plus or minus sign so that you won't stress yourself too much to adjust it to whatever you want. So when you're okay adjusting it, you're going to click OK. Then you're going to, if you're okay with what you've done, you arrange it very well because you want to merge it together. So you arrange it very well. We are going to click the merging tool and you're going to merge it together. So after merging it together, if you don't know how to merge it, you can check a previous video on this channel on how to go about that. But you are still going to see, we are still going to merge other things. So just continue. So when you are done merging it, the next thing is to import your image. You can increase or decrease it to whatever size you want. So click on the third icon, click on import, and you are going to click the image. Ensure you remove the background of this image you want to use. It's very, very important. So click on the image. This is the image we want to use for this. So be very careful here, because we are going to, after importing the image, you copy it. But there is something very important here. Before you copy it, always ensure you arrange your image. The first image, arrange it very well so that it will be on the line of, it will be where you want the tool to be. I was able to copy it because I already know, okay, this is where I'm placing this image. So ensure you first arrange the first one very well after importing before you now copy it. So arrange it very well. When you are sure arranging it, when you place the first image, then you use the second image that you copied to place it on the second one. When you are doing this, ensure you lock the first image. Now the two images on each other now. The two images on each other. Now you see that we lock the first image. So that's how to ensure you lock the first image. Then after setting the whole thing together, you go to mask tool. That is the next thing that we'll be needing, because we want one leg to be at the back and the other one to be at the front. So when you enable mask tool, you go to the down part, you scroll down, then you see this icon. There's the one that I clicked, that second one that look like plus. Yes, that one where you see the arrow. It will help you to shift your mask to wherever you want. So you shift it from the second leg and only put it at the third, at the leg that you want to be at the back. Yes, you see that our mask is on the second leg. So when it's at the second leg, so you're going to, now you bring the first image to the back, not the one you mask. Always note the second image. If you look at it very well, the second image that was locked is what was brought to the back. Now you see that this one, we've cut out the parts we don't want to see. That's the essence of masking too, to cut out the parts you don't want to see. So now that you've cut and you are okay with whatever you are doing, ensure you place the image very well again. This can always take time, but always ensure you do that. That's the beauty of your design. When you are done setting everything and you are okay with, now it look like the girl is jumping over the letters. So you merge everything together. You merge everything together. When you are okay with what you merge, so this is what you have now. Some of us might want to use this for our various design. The best way to go about this is to place it on a transparent background. So you click on the fourth icon where the arrow is, then you place it on a transparent background. And you can also use it directly on your design, give it the background of your design and continue your work. But in case you want to use it again and use it again, you can always do it like that. So you save as PNG. If you are putting it here, then you can give it ultra to give a very good quality. And that's how to go about that part. Now let me show us the second one, because this second one will help you to understand how best to do this very, very well. So just look at it and watch the video to the end. So you delete it and we start our work again. So now we are writing running. We want to use running. Let's see if we can use running here. And we can't use running. Let's see the reason why we can't use running. So you pick the font for your design. You pick the font for your design. The AB icon so you can use any of those. So far you are using what will be so long that will make your letter long. So you can use any of that. Now I'm trying to make it bigger. It's getting difficult to do that. So I'm going to reduce it. If you don't want to reduce it, you know what to do. Just add shape. Take the shape to invisible parts, scroll it downward and merge it together. So I'm clicking on spacing because the space between two letters is too much. So I click on the spacing and I get what I want. So I can increase it so that the length can also increase. That's why you are using the letter that has a longer font. That's why you pick the font that is a bit longer will make your letter longer. So now let's import this object that we just finished designing and put in transparent background. So you see now that when we put it in transparent background, you can use it on any design. So that's one of the first now to show you here. So you can use it on any of your design, and that's how to go about that part. Maybe you are someone that design for people in sports. Now let's go back to run again, and let's pick the icon we want to use on this. So we are picking another icon. This image, I got it from Gemini AI. Just describe that you want the girl to be in running position, side view, and up. One of her leg will be up and the likes. You can use a male or a female, anyone you want. So you copy this image, you copy this object. But before you copy, ensure you place your object where you want. Ensure you've placed your object where you want. Then you lock the first one. Ensure you place your object where you want. So one is at the down, one is in front, while the letter run is at the middle of the two. So arrange this very well. So you see I'm deleting the first one because I'm trying to arrange the first one very well before I put the second one. So you see the arrangement. You lock the one at the back. Yes. So you arrange it very well the way you want it, so that it can look like the girl is running inside the letter. So you arrange it very well before you put it back. Now you see that this one that we've checked and arranged is not going to be the same thing with this one again. So you need to delete it. You're not going to get it the same way again. So what you need to do now, or even if you are going to get it, it's going to take time. So the best thing is just delete it and copy the one at the back. So the best thing is to delete and copy. Yes, you delete and copy the one at the back. So you click that upper part and you bring it to the front, or you copy. You don't even need to bring it to the front. You copy and you lock it back. So this is what we are going to have. So now you see the reason why you need to always set it before you copy. Always set the image very well the way you want it before you copy. So after you are done, after you're sure that okay, this is what I want, you can always cross check. I was trying to off and on, hiding and unhiding the first image to see if it's actually on the same angle, and I realized it's on each other. So when I'm okay, I go to my mask tools. Then you enable your mask. Now it's still the same process, but just listen it. You enable your mask and you bring. Okay, I try to check again before I continue masking. So it's very, very important. So you enable your mask. So you're going to scroll down. You scroll down. So when you get to this place, you go to yes, you click on that icon so that you can shift in your image, yes, to this side, and always place it. Don't place it on the letter. You place it on the lady's body so that when the other body is joining, it will look like it's the same thing. So you see, I even try to mark it. Ensure you place the mask on the lady's body, so that when the two will be joining together, it won't be that the body is one will be at the back and the other will be at the front. So it won't be obvious. So have a very good and professional masking. So when you are done with it, you merge the whole thing together. And when you merge, you realize that okay, you click OK. Now when you merge, this is what you're going to see. You see that the girl is running out from the letter. Is running like from one letter to another, and that's what we want to achieve. So that's how to get it. It's just arranging your letter very well, bringing in the object, and bringing in the second one after arranging it, then masking it. It's a simple process, but the arrangement really matters, and that's how to go about it. Do well to subscribe to this channel, ask your question in the comment section, and like if you enjoyed the video.